So guys, I'm back here again to introduce the next panel. So one of the first panelist is Ravindra. So he's an alumnus of SJC Mysore and has done MBA from SDM. He's the go-to marketing guy at Beehive and has been driving huge numbers of startup events at Beehive. A big round of applause. Thank you so much. The second panelist is Sasikant. So he's currently GM at the Hive, which is there at the VR Mall. So one of the coolest space I've seen. And he's a BITS Pilani alumnus and London Business School and IMA executive alumnus. Thank you so much, Sasikant.
Thanks, Harsh. Okay, so we get right into it. We're slightly extending our time, so we're going to try pushing faster. We just did accelerators and we just did incubators. Now there's co-working spaces. So what is a co-working space?
So co-working spaces, especially a company like Beehive, it's not an incubator or an accelerator. We provide good work environment, productive work environment for the company. So whether it's a startup or a well-established company or a B2B, B2C, any kind of company, we provide a good work environment, a productive work environment so that everybody can excel. And there's a shared resource for everyone so that your operating cost can be minimal and still you can be, there can be a value for money for whatever you are getting out of the space.
Essentially, there are like two aspects to a co-working space. Why you would educate co-working space? One is, of course, the space, a premium space with all amenities, but without you having to invest and set it up and spend all your time on maintaining. So, one, you don't have to pay those hefty deposits, have lock-in periods, and then set up all your infrastructure right from your internet to maybe tea, coffee, printouts, all these things are taken care of by somebody else. And you have the flexibility to scale up, scale down, move out if things do not work out and all that stuff. That's one part of a co-working space. The next part is that you have a community around you. And you can explore synergies, you can learn from each other, you can motivate each other. Most of our members, for instance, find it very satisfying that they see loads of people around. Even if it's a 4-member startup or a 5-member startup, there is still a community of hundreds of people, and that keeps them motivated and going, and they can share their issues, problems, and help each other. These are the two main aspects of a co-working space.
So there are a lot of new co-working spaces out there. How does one go and select the right space? Because again, it's not about just it's not about going and setting up shop inside a building. Like you said, there are a lot of tangible benefits that you can get out of these spaces. So how does one go and actually differentiate and select the right one? Is there a right one to go after?
So just like accelerators and incubators, I think this also depends on which stage you are in and what your priorities are. So the prices and the kind of seats that you get vary right from 5,000 to 15 and 20,000. So for instance, the Hive at VR Bangalore. So we focus a lot not just on the community and the office space, but also on the lifestyle. So by virtue of it, the kind of startups and the kind of companies that get attracted to us are like either self-sufficient or making some money. And now they are a lot focused on attracting premium talent by giving them a premium space and a premium community to work with, and a space that would impress clients and help them convert clients if they take anything here. Whereas if you are at a very early stage and the amount that you pay per seat matters to you, then right from your garage to various accelerators and incubators to various co-working spaces also funded by governments, these can bring your cost down and still give you some space and the community to work with.
Yeah, let me try to give you an analogy. Assume you are hungry and you go to your food street. How do you select the restaurant where you want to have your lunch or dinner? First of all, you look at a brand name, then you look at maybe reviews on your mobile, once when you go in, maybe you check the interiors, the menu, and then maybe order something. If you don't like, you still maybe move on to the next restaurant. So similar to co-working space, the analogy is, okay, you have your own company, whether it's a startup or a well-established company. Now, what's your budget, and what kind of place you want where your office can be set up? So, in a place like India, location matters a lot. Location, the price point, the people whom you work with, not just your co-workers, but also the people who are in the same building, right? Even when you are choosing your flat or the society, you ensure that you are staying in a good society. So all these things matters a lot, and what benefits the co-working space provide, other than just a plain office, whether they are providing a good community, are there enough events for you guys to attend, to network, whether the companies based out of the co-working space are good enough to help you around, and what kind of connects the co-working spaces have, or what is the network they have, all these things matters a lot. It's not just a good interior place, but also it's a productive and a well-networked community that you need to look after.
So, could you list out like a few of the tangible benefits that people would get, when they come to co-working space versus, renting an apartment, right? So, for example, to put context, like there are a lot of events across the city. There are a lot of events happening almost every single day across the city, actually. So, and a lot of them are free events, or they're nominal charges, let's say 300 rupees or something like that. I can go to those places and meet people. I can do my network there, right? And I could rent maybe like a 1-bedroom apartment for like 7K a month or something like that. How should I, why would I come to a co-working space versus, doing something like that or something similar on those lines?
See, first of all, you are expanding your horizons, right? Just by staying in your place, in a 1 BHK flat, within your same set of employees, you are restricting your thought process, you are restricting your resources. Here you come, you explore the world, you meet all kinds of people from different nationalities, whether it's the employees of the co-working space or the workers or your colleagues from different companies that work out of that co-working space. You get to become friends with them, you network with them, you learn from them, and also it's not just the success stories that you hear from them, but also what they learn from the failures, and also from the mentors, from the investors. So there's a huge lot of learning. Maybe per seat you might be paying somewhere around 5 to 10,000 rupees per month, but that's very minimal compared to what all you are getting. For example, just to maintain your house, you pay the servant, you have to manage your tea, coffee, your internet. In a place like India, the operational hassles are huge. For example, just when the internet is down, you need to follow up with the call center for more than 1 or 2 days just to get the internet back, right? But in a place with a co-working space where they have a lease line internet, the internet is down, we follow up, and there are certain SLAs so that the internet is back within an hour. And we can also invest on the backup internet so that the internet is never down. So these are the benefits you can't avail to have just by operating in your 1 BHK house or a smaller office. So the benefits of scale, right? If you need to work in a Google office as an employee, you can still have a Google kind of office working out of an co-working space.
So this comes from my personal experience. So before being at the Hive, I was an entrepreneur for about 12.5 years, and I started at about 2 ventures. So every time you want to start a venture, one, the location is very important. So the huge positive of being at a co-working space or a collaborative space is that you can pick the location and you can be at a premium location without having to shell out that much premium at an advance. So here you are only paying on a monthly basis, and at any given point of time, if it isn't working out for you, or if some other location works for you, you can always, do that change without worrying too much about the deposit that you have paid, especially in Bangalore if you have to pay 10 months deposit. That's a humongous amount to, keep it locked in real estate. You might as well invest that into your business. That's one. Then the second thing, like I said, is attracting the right kind of talented clients. So when you're going out even to network to all these events, your address on your card makes a huge difference. So it tells people how professional you are versus if you're at a very early stage. So obviously that reflects on how much a client can depend on you. That reflects on how much some talent which wants to join you, wants to take that step and be a part of your team. Third thing, all the operational hazards. So at a co-working space, you just have to get your laptops and maintain your laptops and your teams, that's it. You don't have to worry about anything else, right, from your AC, electricity, internet, refreshments, your events, and the community networking, all these things. So had I had this option back then, 2004, 2006, I would definitely have gone for it. Then put my investment locked up in real estate with the landlord who you don't know is going to return it properly or not.
So, what are the different kinds of innovations that's happening in this space, be it through technology or be it through the business itself? How are the models changing and evolving?
So there's a huge spectrum out there, right from co-working spaces where you just take hot desks and it's a huge community, everybody working from there, to the business centers where you take your private space and you're within your shell. And the model that we chose is trying to bring the best of these together. For instance, the current floor that is operational here is about 20,000 square feet, and we have 300 seats here. So we brought the mix and match of, okay, there are private spaces. So if you're a team of anything from 3 to 15 to 25, you can take your private space, work within that space, up your productivity. But there are loads of breakout spaces and networking options and events for you, and you can choose to be a part of it. That's one thing. Second thing is, I think everybody is also trying to integrate all these by using technology intelligently. So you don't have any manual intervention. With just an app, you can do everything right from upgrading your plan, paying your bills, networking with others, seeing what events are happening, even ordering lunch boxes to your desks. Or if you're in a meeting room with the client, asking for coffee, tea, or some service requests and all this. It is still a very nascent stage, even across the globe. There are many springing up almost every day, and I think it will take at least another 3 to 4 years for it to mature and arrive at what the right model would be.
Yeah, just to add on from a different perspective, see, Beehive is also a startup. So it's a startup of startups, I would say. And this was our first venture when we started out. So the way we look at it is whenever we create a process within Beehive, whether it's scalable across all the centers of Beehive, whenever we create or recruit a person or do something related to technology, we look at it from a perspective whether when I have 100 centers of Beehive, will this still work? Will this process still be applicable at that point of time? That is the thing that we keep in mind. Now coming to the innovations that is happening within the co-working space, right? See, co-working might still be a new industry, but going forward it will be a well-established industry. Like even now, for example, there are so many companies that are getting investments, whether it's a taxi services company, whether they are restaurants, they are there from many years, but still they are innovating, they are still getting money. Why is it so? Even though they are traditional businesses, because every new business that comes up, the founders or the entrepreneurs have a new Josh in them. They have a new business model that will interest the investors, and they have a whole new perspective how to take that business to the next level. So the same with every co-working space, or especially the ones which are looking at scaling, there are various aspects into the business. Technology is the main thing that can scale the business. Hospitality will be the major differentiator, and even for the co-working spaces to expand, even the day-to-day operations, even in terms of funding for a co-working space like for our background, we are not a real estate player. We are just entrepreneurs. How can we still get money to expand the business? Whether it's not always equity money that we can shell out, right? Whether it's debt financing, whether there is loan from the bank, we need to look at various avenues to get that money flowing and still not be spending too much and still expand our business. So we need to create an asset-like business for expansion. That will be the expansion model, and that will be a differentiator within the co-working space. Within technology, for example, sitting in the head office, how can the core team still know that all the members working in the 90th sector in some remote place in India are still happy, whether the AC is still working properly, even if it's a downtime in internet, how can it still be rectified within a few minutes so that there's no hazard of working for the members. These are the technological innovation that will come in. Even for managing the co-working spaces, if you can compare it with a local industry, I can't still take a local industry software and manage a co-working space. There are a lot of differences. So either you have to build something inside or you use different software, plug in and tweak it. But there are a lot of innovations that will come into place in terms of technology, hospitality, interior design, ensuring that you have a more productive space, and even in terms of financing and the way the co-working space will help the companies, their members. So good times are.
And just I think what it also ultimately will boil down to is the community, the power of the community. If you have heard of WeWork, it's a USA-based co-working chain which is now entered India as well. So irrespective of the number of seats within a space, people still register with them and try to become a part of the community so that they can get to know many people and explore synergies and learn from it. So they still pay and take membership. Many people I know do that so that they are a part of that community. So then it just being real estate or driving away your operational hazards, I think the bigger thing that it will all boil down to also is being a part of a huge community and exploring synergies.
Guys, you can keep your questions ready. So I have a couple more questions that will come to the audience. Okay. So specifically with you guys, right, with the spaces that you're running, what would you guys define as success in the long term, right? How do you define success with behind?
Right, so one, we go about diversity in the community. So for instance, we are currently a 250 member community and we have startups and members varying from being music producers to we also have a VC firm in itself there, and we just had ID Fresh come in, 35 of their corporate team move in. So I think the diversity that we look at is something that we place value on. So it's not just going to be techies or it's not just going to be designers, but it's going to be a wide range. That's one thing. Second thing that we look at is the duration that people sign contracts with us for. So we don't have any lock-in periods. We don't get into any security deposits, but still people on an average tend to sign up at least 1 year contracts with us. Of course, that's a minimum, that's a maximum that we also do. So that also tells us how comfortable people are working with us. They do a trial, they maybe start with a dedicated desk, and then they took a private space and sign up for 1 year. The third thing that we look at is the participation of these members in the community, how vocal they are. We are very particular about it not turning into a business center, which is I have my space and I do my own stuff. So the participation that happens, the number of friends that people make, and in return, the kind of help that they give and take from each other. So these are the things that we look at as success metrics.
Yeah, adding on to that, see, we have a lot of internal metrics within Beehive to measure how we are performing, how the members are feeling working out of Beehive. For example, we have something called as Customer Happiness Index, which we measure every day. We have something called as NPS, Net Promoter Score, which is followed by many companies that we track every quarter and see how we are progressing on that aspect. And also we have, every department has certain metrics to follow. And even a lot of inquiries comes from other cities, other localities in Bangalore itself, when they ask why don't you come and open a center in this particular location. That is the inbound inquiry. That is also one measurement where people are reaching out to us and saying that why don't you come and open in there near to their home. And other metric is we get lot of references, lot of people take up the space in Beehive just by word of mouth, or directly they check out the reviews on Google and reach out to us and take up a place. So that is what has defined success for us till now. But going forward, there are a lot of other things that we are planning out. For example, we have lost few customers wherein they stay in a co-working space, but once they expand, they tend to have their own office space. They want to design their own office space, have their own floor. We are looking at ways how we can still retain them within Beehive and still give that benefit having their own office. So there are a lot of those initiatives that we are working on. There are a lot of asset-light models that we are working on where, see, our customers are not just the members who are coming and working within Beehive, but for us, even the landlords, the reddies out there are also one way of customers and partners to us. There are a lot of people who have money out there where their buildings are lying vacant, they don't know what to do with those buildings. They are our partners. So we are coming out with ways how we can partner with them, expand and also create a win-win scenario, not just for the landlords, even for the members of Beehive and also the investors and overall, as there are a lot of co-working space opening up, certainly it's good for the ecosystem. It is going to widen the opportunities for not just the job seekers, but even the value creators.
Guys, do you guys have questions? Sorry, guys and girls, everyone in the audience, do you have questions? Okay.
I actually I actually joined you late, so I don't understand how many centers do you have in Bangalore?
You were asking to do.
Beehive, yeah.
We have 5 centers. We'll soon be starting few more.
Okay. Anything in North Bangalore?
There are a few talks we might be starting some.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to know if you guys are already into the space where you collaborate or associate with other businesses, which may help businesses running in the property.
Yeah, so that's a very basic thing that we need to do at all costs. So it's not just about the space. So, for instance, we have just partnered with Spark 10, which is an accelerator. And their first cohort in Bangalore is being run out of our space. And they also come in with various of these amenities and facilities, including AWS credits and partnerships with banks and all that stuff. That also happens. In addition to that, because we are inside the mall, we are hardly 4 or 5 kilometers from here. So we also have these partnerships with almost the hotel there, the movie theater there, the restaurants and micro breweries there. The event space is there. So if any of the guests of the startups are there, they essentially put them up in the hotel within the premise instead of somewhere. So all our members get tremendous discounts from all these guys, and now we are also working on getting them discounts from the retailers in the shop.
Just to add on to that, starting from example, a person working in a co-working space, from the kid to the grandparents, how can we touch their lives, right? So there's various aspects. Okay, the person, the entrepreneur just needs some software credits or some food discounts. Even the grandparent would require some movie tickets at a discount or parties to attend. So all those things we cater to our partners. For example, Facebook at Workplace is given free of cost to all Beehive members. We are the first co-working space in the world, and Google is giving $20,000 credits to all eligible startups. So these kind of things, like even if somebody wants to do a get together in some pop-up restaurant, we go and crack a deal for them and give that value add for them. So these are the things that we can work out. For example, if you are a 10-member team, if you go and try to strike a deal or get a discount in a brewery, they may not be interested. But we go and say that, okay, we have like 1,200 members, why don't you give me a deal for my members, they'll help me out, right? So on that benefit, I'll pass it on to my members.
Thank you.
Do you have any more questions?
Hi, Ravindra. Yeah, sorry I joined in a little bit late. So what are the cost dynamics per seat? So you charge per sitting.
So there are various kinds of memberships here. So there's a hot desk, which is essentially you can sit anywhere in the space. There are dedicated desks, which is a desk is fixed for you. Largely helps if you also want to register your company using the address. And then there are private spaces. So hot desks and dedicated desks are more or less standard pricing at various places, starts from about 6,000 maybe for a hot desk to about 10,000 for a dedicated desk. But private spaces are a completely different ballgame. It also depends on the kind of space you choose. And people go by all sorts of preferences. And weirdly, many times we also have loads of vastu requests that we cannot cater to. So the price for private spaces varies based on which spot you choose.
Yeah, quickly adding on, like, because we have 5 centers, the price varies. It depends on the input cost also for us. The rent that we are paying to the place, that we have a percentage, so we charge per seat depending on that. So as Shashi said, hot desk and dedicated desk have a particular rate, something like 5,000 to 15,000, it might vary across locations. Whereas a cabin price might vary depending upon the size of the cabin, whether it has a good view, good lighting, good natural lighting, and various factors that and the kind of interiors that has gone into the place, whether it has a special character, we also charge a premium for that. So there's a lot of variations that goes into that, but again, depending on the customer feedback, we can also customize the cabin. So that cost can also be incurred into the deposits.
What would be the rates then?
In our case, it's 5,000 to 15,000 rupees per seat across centers. There are few co-working spaces which have the flat price across all locations.
Thank you. Hi. Do you also kind of make this space, for the mechanical kind of companies where you don't have a desk, maybe a flat, long space with lot of that kind of stuff? Are you also looking into that area?
So it's a customization that you're asking us to do. The standard stuff that we put up is like a typical office, but yes, we get into these customizations based on the client requirement. In fact, the space here we have is 60,000 square feet. So this is divided across 3 floors. The top 2 floors are the standard requirement that we do and you pick and choose from it. The first floor is essentially customized purely to suit your needs. But for that you have to take a minimum of about 1,500 square feet.
See, we design space keeping in mind that it can be reused and restored to different kind of companies, different kind of customers, with small amount of customization.
That was the last of our questions. So with that, we end midway through our agenda for the day. We'll take a quick 15-minute break, and that'll be followed by 2